Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video we're gonna be reading Alexa Raye's favorite books or 5-star. By the way, if you're new here, my name is Karen. I do a lot of books, fashion, lifestyle content, or what I'm doing with my hands. If any of that is of interest to you, make sure to subscribe button. I have known Alexa virtually, meaning we have followed each other on social media for quite a few years now. We even already kind of knew each other on Instagram before I had a YouTube channel. It wasn't even a booktuber then. I wasn't a booktuber, didn't have a YouTube channel. She was very supportive of my YouTube channel when I first started. I was also a lifestyle YouTuber back then, just like she was. And yeah, as of right now, she is growing pretty quick on YouTube, which I'm really happy for her. She is a booktuber, just like I'm trying to be at the moment. And I asked her to send over some book recommendations because I wanted to read some of her 5-star reads, and we're kind of talking about how we have read a lot of the same books and we have rated a lot of the same books high as well. So it was a little bit hard to like coordinate what books she had rated 5 stars that I hadn't read already. But she made a big list, which I'm really thankful for. Thank you, Alexa. I'm gonna put her page over here if I already don't have it, so you know who I'm talking about. I'm sure a lot of you guys probably watch her because she's a lot of people's favorite booktuber. She's one of my favorite booktubers. And I'll also be linking her channel down below so you guys can check her out. So yeah, we were talking about how we have read a lot of the same books, so it was a little hard to coordinate which ones I was gonna end up reading for this challenge. So she sent a big list. I ended up picking 3 books. All of them I bought, and then one of them I'm gonna read on my Kindle. The first book that I'm gonna be reading from Alexa's 5-star reads is gonna be Confess by Colleen Hoover. Totally honest, it was kind of shocking to see there was a Colleen Hoover book that I hadn't read on that list. And then I remember that I've been trying to buy this book for a while. I remember I ordered it on the Target website and then they were sold out and I didn't feel like getting it from Amazon. But then once you send that, I was like, I'm just gonna get them from Amazon and start reading it. I'm already on page 44 and I'm loving it. I just love Colleen Hoover books so much. If you are in a reading slump, Colleen Hoover books just really get you out of the reading slump. I'm gonna read you guys the description real quick so you kind of know what the book is about. If you don't like it when booktubers read the back of the book, then go ahead and skip like maybe a minute, because that's what I'm gonna be doing real quick. As Autumn Reed has lost everything important to her. In her fight to rebuild her shattered life, she has her goals in sight and there is no room for mistakes. But when she walks into a Dallas art studio in search of a job, she doesn't expect to find a deep attraction to the enigmatic artist who works there, Owen Gentry. For once, Auburn takes a chance to put her heart in control, only to discover that Owen is keeping a major secret from coming out. The magnitude of his past threatens to destroy everything Auburn loves the most, and the only way to get her life back on track is to cut Owen out of it. This is gonna be super traumatic. To save their relationship, all Owen needs is confess. But in this case, the confession could be much more destructive than the actual sin. In her magnificent, exceptional style, Colleen Hoover delivers once again a deeply moving story about how true love and family are ties that can never be broken. But I love the dedication of this book, and I recently started getting into dedications even more, and I'm kind of new to that. I'll read to you guys the description. I'll read to you guys the dedication real quick so you kind of know what I'm talking about. The dedication says, the confessions you read within this novel are true confessions submitted anonymously by readers. This book is dedicated to all of you who found the courage to share them. Isn't that just the coolest freaking book concept ever? I'm so excited. So I'm on page 44 and then I'll just read for a little bit and I'll talk to you guys when I'm a little bit deeper into the book. Let's talk about the sponsor of today's video. Thank you, EyeBuyDirect, for sponsoring today's video. Let's do a quick glasses haul. If you don't know, EyeBuyDirect is an online shopping store for all your eyeglasses needs. They have glasses as low as like $7 and ranging up until like $100. They also have some luxury brands. I personally like their actual in-store brands. They're freaking awesome. That you can get blocking glasses, you can get literally any kind of lens that you want on your glasses, and they're so freaking cheap. They really do cut out the middleman, and you can also get your glasses in only 2 days. All those 3 pairs in only 2 days. Like I ordered them, I think it was Tuesday and today is Friday. No, I ordered them on Wednesday and today is Friday and they already arrived. And now let me show you the glasses that I ended up picking. First pair, I thought it was gonna be super out of my comfort zone, but they're actually so freaking cool. I saw Jennifer Aniston wear these glasses, so I had to get these glasses. They're not the exact same glasses, but let's just go with it. Here is a close-up of the glasses. The clip frames, I think this is like a dark blue color. Obsessed. These are actually titanium, which I think it's kind of cool because they are a little bit more on the pricey side, but not really because they're only 80 bucks. And when you go to eye doctor, you're probably gonna be paying $400 for these ones. Close up. These are the Linus frames. This give me just like cool librarian vibes and also a little bit of dark academia. These are more within my comfort zone, even though at this point I'm being very bold with glasses, so I like that. So here's a close-up. These are the quill frames. These are so freaking flattering. Look at that. Thank you EyeBuyDirect for sponsoring today's video. I have to head to work real quick, but I want to tell you guys where I'm at in the book and kind of what's going on. So I'm like on page 112 and not a lot has happened. I just know there's a big plot twist coming because that's typical Colleen Hoover. I don't know if I like Owen. That's where I'm at. My hair is like a mess right now and my dog's making a ton of noise in the background. But I want to talk to you guys about this video. You guys are kind of crooked, but okay. So I read Confess. This is one of the first books that Alexa recommended to me for this video, and let's just kind of talk about it. My hair is kind of bothering me and I'm not wearing glasses. I'm naked without glasses, so here we are. My hair is a mess, guys, so let's just like not pay attention to that. I finished Confess. I gave this book I think 4 out of 5 stars, or 3, I don't remember. I think I gave it 4 out of 5 stars mainly because of the ending. I liked it. It was pretty good. It was definitely not a 5-star for me. I've been kind of picky with my 5 stars lately, and the last Colleen Hoover book that I read before this did kind of put me in a slump, so that's why I was a little bit skeptical about this one. Like, I feel like since I've been reading so many books that are not Colleen Hoover lately, I'm kind of growing out of that in a sense. How do I explain this? Okay, it's not that I don't like Colleen Hoover, I'm kind of branching out, so her books don't really hit the spot as much, but I did give it 4 out of 5 stars because it was pretty entertaining and did get through it super fast, so I really liked it. And currently reading the other book that she recommended, which is The 7 Houses of Evelyn Hugo. So far I think I'm only on page 20. It's too soon to tell. I read you guys the description after I'm done reading it, but I have a feeling I'm really gonna like this book. Taylor Jenkins Reid does not disappoint. Daisy Jones and the Six is one of my favorite books of all time, and I just know that it's probably gonna be awesome, honestly. Probably gonna take it to work and read it during my break. Probably not gonna get much reading done then, but we are going to try, and then I'll update you guys when I'm deeper into it. My office is a little mess right now. Where are my books? Right there. But I wanted to give you guys a reading update before I head out to work. Getting my reads done tomorrow, maybe that would just like make the whole situation better. But I am currently on page 100 of Evelyn Hugo, 7 Houses of Evelyn Hugo. So far I really like it. Like, there's a lot of things about it are really out there for the decade, I feel like, for the decade that they were in when the book was supposed to be set in. But aside from that, I think we already met the love interest, and yeah, it's getting good. I think we're in husband number 2 right now. The way that Taylor Jenkins Reid just kind of writes the shocking moments, it's so casual that you're like, what the hell just happened, right? But yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. So Alexa, I think you're onto something with this book. This book has been on my radar for so long and I finally got it. But I'm super excited to kind of give you guys an update because this is very good. I'm doing this on my phone because I don't feel like getting my camera right now, but I'm at a point where Monique says the following: I have no idea that in less than a week Evelyn Hugo will finish her story, and I found out that this
what all this has been about. And now I hate her so much that I'll be truly afraid I might kill her. I don't know what's going on, but I'm scared. Okay, I look like a crazy person right now because I just woke up and I'm having some dry shampoo setting in. That's why I have a headband and my haircut just kind of looks crazy. But anyway, I've been terrible for this video. I've been hitting a huge reading slump, and I did finish the 2 books that I wanted to finish for this video, and then I also want to talk to you guys about all the other books that she said that she rated 5 stars. So we're gonna be doing that. First, let's just get some coffee. I'm starting to like mildly decorate for Christmas, and did yesterday and got this mug. It's like a little gingerbread man and it's adorable. Let's take a first sip. That's so good. Finally sit down. I got my gingerbread mug coffee that I made. It's like a hazelnut coffee. It's so good. But I've been so bad at filming this video in general that I'm just like embarrassed because my hair has looked like three different lengths throughout the video, and that's how long I have been filming this, to the point where like I literally told Alexa that I was working on it a month ago. I'm still not done with it, but we're finally wrapping up. Let's talk about the books that I ended up not only reading for this video, but also books that I have read in the past that Alexa considers 5 stars. Let's just start with the 2 that I did read specifically for the video, and that is Confess by Colleen Hoover. And then we've got the 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. These are 2 really popular books that I'm actually shocked that I hadn't read yet. This one I've been putting off because I have heard a lot of mixed opinions about it. Even though it's a huge book, I really like Decisions in the Six, but then I haven't really read a Taylor Jenkins Reid book since then that has like captivated my attention. This one did really get my attention. I did read it as fast as I could in the middle of a reading slump. It's very entertaining. Evelyn is such a morally gray character, and she's really hard to like. So pretty much, if you don't know what this book is about, it's about Evelyn Hugo. She's an old Hollywood icon, and then she hires this lady to do a memoir or like a biography on her, and the entire time just like interview style, kind of. Not as interview style as Decisions in the Six, but still like she's still interviewing Evelyn throughout the entire book. I gave this book 4 out of 5 stars. I'm still kind of deciding if I want to leave it like that or I want to dock a star. I sometimes go back and re-rate books. Sometimes I'm a little critical of books, and that's okay. I think it was kind of well written. It was also very Hollywood gossipy, and I feel like I was reading a tabloid. It's okay, like I feel like that was the purpose of this book. It wasn't my favorite Taylor Jenkins Reid book. It's still Decisions in the Six, but I'm really happy that I gave this one a chance. So thank you, Alexa, for recommending this one to me, because it was definitely a fun read. We got Confess by Colleen Hoover. This one I liked it. It was about this girl that pretty much like lost everything that's important to her, moved to this Dallas city, and then she walks into an art studio and meets this guy, and then it kind of goes from there. If you know Colleen Hoover books, you know there's a lot of drama, a lot of trauma. That's all in this book. If I'm totally honest, this is definitely not my favorite Colleen Hoover book so far. I don't remember what I rated this book. Let me just look it up real quick. So we are looking at the ratings that I gave. All right, I gave this one 4 out of 5 stars too. So I honestly, Colleen Hoover books, I go through them like it's like drinking water. They go by so freaking fast. I really have no complaints about this book. If I rate a book 4 stars, I'm still gonna recommend it to people. Now, quick note, I didn't upload an October reading wrap up, and that's because I only read 3 books this month and 2 of them were for this video, so it just didn't make sense. I'll talk about the other book that I read in the month of October in another video because I don't want to get away from the topic of this video. But yeah, so 4 stars, 4 stars. I can see why she would rate both of these 5 stars. I think Alexa has great taste. We have read a lot of the same books. When we're talking about it, we're like, you know, we've read a lot of the same books, so this is gonna be a little hard. So but these two I hadn't read, so I'm really happy that I picked these up. And then the other two books that I'm gonna talk about, she did rate 5 stars as well. I read both of these books a long time ago, so but one of them is one of my favorite books of all time, one of my favorite series of all time, so let's just get into it. I'm talking about The Inheritance Games. If you've been around in this channel, you know this is probably one of the books that I have mentioned the most on this channel, and this is a 5-star read for me. I highly agree with Alexa on that. This book has every single trope that I like. They have the love triangle trope, the two brother trope, the kind of mystery trope, the, you know, coming of age trope too. So it's just, this book is just amazing. I'm not gonna go into detail about what this book is about, but if you like mystery games and like kind of mind games and you like romance, a little bit of romance is definitely sprinkled in here. I also be recommending this series to like every single person I speak to, because I love Avery and Grayson so freaking much. I also like Jameson, but they just all made this book really interesting. Lastly, I'm gonna talk about a book that's really popular. Alexa rated this book 5 stars. I didn't rate it 5 stars. I rated this book 4 stars, and that is Archer's Boys. I read this book a long time ago too. I read it because Alexa, actually, she didn't recommend it to me personally, but she has talked about this book so much that I was like, okay, fine, I'll pick it up. I really want to read it. Here's why I didn't give this book 5 stars. I gave this book 4.5 out of 5 stars, which you can't really do on Goodreads, but I do remember talking about this. I loved the book, loved the story. I didn't like Archer. I know, don't come for me. This is a really unpopular opinion, but I feel like sometimes people are like, if I don't like the main character or like one of the main characters, I'm not gonna like the book. I'm not like that. I feel like I can kind of compartmentalize. If I really enjoyed the book, if I really enjoyed the ride, I'm still gonna rate it high. I just won't rate it 5 stars. I wasn't a huge fan of Archer. I did like the female character. The miscommunication trope was so vivid in this book, and I get why, but it was still, it got annoying for me sometimes. That's why I didn't give it 5 stars. This was definitely a fun read. If you like Colleen Hoover books, you need to read these. So quick recap for this video, that I read Alexa Raye's 5-star read. She is a booktuber that I'm sure a lot of you guys watch. She's really growing right now, and she definitely deserves it. I freaking love her channel so much. She's so creative. So I'm gonna be linking her channel down below so you guys can check it out. But quick recap, we read Confess, The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Then we read a long time ago The Inheritance Games, and then Archer's Boys. She did recommend a lot more books to me, but I'm only choosing to talk about 4 on this channel because some of the other books I have spoken about on the channel so freaking much. I think that's gonna be all for this video. I really enjoy doing this. They're not really collaborations, but I do like it when I can interact with people that do the same thing I do on here, which is talk about books and share our love for books. So Alexa, thank you so much for sending me recommendation. Her channel is just the best and coziest place to be. It's so positive. Just go subscribe. And then wrapping this up, if you enjoyed this video, I will really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. I think it might still be possible to hit 1,000 subscribers before the year's over, but I'm not getting my hopes up. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye guys.